Hello, beautiful creator. My name is Mary Howe, and I'm here to do a pick a card reading. Today's reading is about what makes you whole. So, if you're struggling, then this may be helpful to help you kind of tap into your own inner wisdom and what makes you whole. What are you missing with that? And it could involve tapping into your sacred rebel. These are cards by Alana Fairchild. And recognizing, letting go of fear and recognizing that the universe has your best interests in mind, and what you might be missing as far as that's concerned. And so I'm going to be using my Mystical Artist Oracle deck, and I thought sort of tapping into your inner warrior, sort of your lion energy might be helpful, and a few other decks that will I'll also be using today, including Gabrielle Bernstein's The Universe Has Your Back. And this is not a deck, it is a book, a poetry book by Marcus Amaker. It's called Hold What Makes You Whole. So we're going to start by picking a few decks, or picking a few cards for, I think we'll have 4 piles today. That's what I'm inspired to do. And so pile 1, and this will be for pile 2. Pile 3. One more for pile 4. Okay. And I'm going to pull some treasures from my treasure box. So for pile 1, eek, the snake. It's not as scary as it looks. And pile 2, cat, big cat. Is that a cheetah? A soldier. Let's see, can you see? Soldier. And let's see, a unicorn. All right, so let's do it this way so you can see it. All right, and so what you'll do is you'll kind of take a few breaths, and if you've never done this before, you cannot do it wrong. And you just take a few breaths, and what card pile are you drawn to? And you can just click on that pile in the description box below, and I will see you in your reading. Okay, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So the card that you chose is the card about calling back your power. So these are trumpets, and we're sounding the trumpets to call our power back. And it's not just about making a loud noise, but also letting go of worry about whatever is bothering you and surrendering to your higher power. And so it sounds a little bit counterintuitive because what you're doing is you're letting go. And really, that's how your true power is found. And so, and then I don't know about you, but this snake is like pretty scary. But, and you can look at yourself as the victim of, a scary snake, or you can kind of tap into, think about a snake charmer and thinking about calling, like soothing the snake into submission. And so where is your power now? Are you scared, running from the snake, or are you the charmer? But snake energy is filled with healing too. So if you think about a snake bite, venom, that venom metaphorically is like healing energy. I mean, on the medical sign, there's a snake wrapped around the staff that is there for the I don't know if it's nurses or doctors, but there's a snake wrapped around that. So so snake energy is good healing energy. And so what we're talking about is kind of tapping into your sacred rebel, the parts of yourself that maybe you've hidden because somebody told you it wasn't good, and learning how to unleash that, calling those parts of yourself back so that you are whole. So you got the power of attraction card, and this card is about the power of attraction. And so what are you attracting in your life right now, and what stories are you telling that you want to change, so that you can create new things, new and beautiful things. Can you keep your heart open to what's coming to you without escaping the moment? So can you be open to what's coming to you and still stay present in this moment, and not live in fear and worry? So that is reclaiming your power. You are a big soul with big dreams, and what you are maybe missing is where kind of giving your power away to other people instead of being present in the moment and knowing that your wisdom and power is going to guide you. And so let's see what these lion cards have to tell you. Is there something more sacred rebel to awaken that will help pile one tap into what makes them whole? All right, I'm having trouble picking a card. I'm just going to pick one. All right. Endless possibilities await you. Endless possibilities. Now I can find the lighter and wondering if it was a dream. So I wrote some notes. I was trying to piece together, find a lighter that my grandfather had given me. And I ordered the pieces and then I couldn't find the lighter or something. Anyway, so that message that I wrote on, these are my journal pages. So that message that I wrote there is really about like trusting. And so when you lose something, you kind of find it when you're not looking for it, right? So if you give up, let go, it's like that begging mentality. Oh, it's going, I can't, I'm never going to have this dream that I have. And it's always, things are never going to work out for me. But alignment is about letting go and trusting. Creating is about letting go and trusting. So being present in the moment, trusting that things are always working out for you. And healing that part of yourself that says, I can't have what I want. All right, so I'm going to just kind of flip and stop at whatever. On how to be invisible. I had to learn it on my own and create the curriculum. I taught myself how to quarantine 26 years before the pandemic, 26 years before knowing that it wasn't healthy to walk around hallways with an emotional violence, going to war with myself while carrying every weapon I could fit in my palms, before I learned that making poems would be the best kind of balm, because poetry saved me. Is there a message there for you? Going to war with yourself? Emotionally violent with yourself? So that beating up on yourself, or even, projecting that emotional violence onto others, is giving up your power. And so when you are willing to let go of that and surrender that behavior of beating up on yourself, then you will be free to call your power back. What else for pile one? So this is Archangel Jophiel. You are a healer. Heal yourself. You are a healer. Heal yourself. Shine light on the darkness. Love your shadow too. So that part of yourself that is there a part of yourself that you have rejected, that you have hidden away from? You have to love that part of yourself too. So embrace all the parts of yourself, love all the parts of yourself, and then you will have your power. So this is what makes you whole. And some affirmations to take you through that healing journey to wholeness. I choose love no matter what. I choose to love myself. I choose love over fear, no matter what. And I am the loving energy of the universe. I am that. I am the loving energy of the universe. And that is your reading, pile 1. Thank you for listening. If you would like this video, comment if you have any feedback, and subscribe so that you will not miss my next reading. Thank you. Hello, beautiful creators, pile 2. Welcome to your reading about tapping into what makes you whole. What are you missing for that path to wholeness? And you know you're already whole. So I think this is a cheetah, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a cheetah. And they are fast and they are strong. And my friend Lydia likes to use this quote, and I cannot think of it, but the end of it is something. It's a sort of sassy, sarcastic quote, but the end of it is, it's like something, something. No, I'm a GD cheetah. And so you're a badass, you know, cheetah. So, listen to your intuition. It's guiding you to your light. So have you been able to tap into your intuition? Do you know about your intuition? So this is a prisma and a prism inside of a prism of light, all the colors. You are light. You are moving towards your light. Spirit had other plans for you. So, what are those plans? I don't know, but you have to let go of what you thought things would be like in order to embrace what Spirit has waiting for you, right? So you're this GD cheetah, right? And there's something bigger. There's something bigger. You're thinking too small. You're thinking too small, and there's all this beautiful, bright, colorful light around you. This Sacred Rebel card is about conscious connection, and let's see what it has to say. Conscious connection. So are you connecting with the people in your life? Are you cutting yourself off from connection between yourself and your intuition, your angels, your spirit guides? This message is saying there's a call for more intimacy in your relationships, your immediate relationships. There's a need for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore broken relationships or friendships. And honoring, finding ways to honor the differences and look into what unites you with other people in your life. And, a lot of people say, I just want to be with like-minded people. And I get that. I think that's important. But maybe the universe, has other plans for you. Like maybe your light, finding your light involves you kind of reflecting out into the world and allowing the world to reflect back to you. Like-minded people are wonderful and we need that. But we also need to connect with people who are not like us so that we can learn and grow. And so if you're willing to do that, um, then you're going to find your intuition guiding you towards the light. But if you close off from those differences and those opportunities for growth, then you may be cutting yourself off from the light. So sometimes sometimes relationships need to end, and sometimes they need some work and healing. So your job in your path to wholeness is listening to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you about these relationships? Are they intended to end so that you can heal, or do they need to be healed so that you can embrace the differences of other people? So, so what else do we need? Does pile 2 need to know about being whole? And I'm just going in this book. This is the inspiration for our reading today. And this is the page that I turn to. Kinfolk. Kinfolk. We assume that rolling over in a grave is the only way our dead kinfolk express trauma in the afterlife. Surely there are other ways for ghosts to let us know they are disappointed in the living and taking notice of earthside mistakes. Perhaps they could gift us with a haunting, a night terror in the middle of a daydream, or a cool death, chilling breath during meditation. Rolling over in a grave is a silent protest that never reaches the oppressor. It assumes the repressed are content with nothing more than minor movements inside rotting spaces, freely sleeping in man-made cages. It also assumes we are satisfied with being walked over, as grave diggers take care to not disturb already uncomfortable bones. Wow, so are you walking on eggshells in any of your relationships? Are there connections from the other side that you're missing out on? Maybe the message is about allowing yourself to kind of tap into your intuition so you can listen to those messages from the other side too. So it's not necessarily just about relationships on this side of the spiritual realm, on earth side of spiritual realm, but maybe listening to others. So what does this lion energy bring for you today? Ooh, yikes. Stop being selfish. Help others. Chase after what you truly desire. So this inspiration came because I saw a raccoon in broad daylight. Be fearless and chase after what you truly desire. Uh, Interesting that the messages here are stop being selfish, help others, and be fearless and go after what you want. So I don't know. What is that telling you? Balance. Are you beating up on yourself, connecting with others, and also taking the time to be gentle with yourself and take care of yourself? So you can have both. You can have two things at the same time, and the idea of dialectical balance. So you can be strong and fast and powerful like a cheetah, and you can be helpful, and loving and connected to others. So you don't have to choose one or the other. You can be both. And this is a message of hawk spirit, and maybe it's time for you to fly and ask yourself, what would love do in this moment? What would love do? So, all right. What would love do? In any moment, it might not be the same answer. We're talking about relationships, and sometimes love says no, and sometimes love says yes. And so that's why being willing to listen to your own guidance, your own inner wisdom, your intuition is so important in navigating what's next. And you're the one with the answers. You have the answers. So, are there some final messages for you to take with you from this reading? Creating wholeness, more wholeness. I am the dreamer of my dream. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. I am the dreamer of my dream. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. Pile 2, I hope this reading has been helpful in finding your path to wholeness. You are beautiful, you're bright light, and you deserve beautiful, bright, loving relationships, and you can create that with the relationships that you currently have that just need a little work, or ending relationships, but you know the answer. You just have to quiet your mind and listen. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss a reading. Love to hear your comments about this reading, and come back and listen. Bye. All right, pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose this card about dreams and this soldier. So, or warrior, hero. These are terms that, at least in the United States, we use to describe soldiers. Hero, warrior, protector. I associate this with violence, and so I don't want to neglect that association. But so what that soldier, we'll put that soldier over here. What message is there, along with your dreams? What are you dreaming of? Is it your nightly dreams or your daydreams? This is a message about embracing the parts of ourselves that are bright. I mean, sometimes we forget about our brightness, and we look to other people and we see their brightness and we love them. But when that happens, we're not recognizing our own brightness. And so is there a message there for you about your brightness that you're either rejecting or just not seeing? So what is your warrior spirit? What is your hero aspect that you're not seeing, that could be standing in your way of wholeness? And so here, this sacred rebel card that you got is about a new birth and protecting yourself and guarding this newness. So like a seedling, when a seedling comes up from the earth, if you go and stomp on it, or if you go and yell at it, grow, I want you to be a full plant and have flowers or have fruit, that's not going to help it. And so guarding your heart, guarding your newness, guarding this, whatever is growing that is currently in infancy, protecting it with all your love. It could be a dream that you have that is manifesting. Finally, you've been waiting and waiting, and now you want to, force it to grow into something full and mature, but you have to let it grow in its own time. And these ideas, these dreams that you are nurturing are big and important. So pay attention to their messages so that you will reap the rewards of them. And so this book is the inspiration for our reading today. So I'm just going to open to a page and see what it says for you. Tune up, tune out, tune in. The first time I got behind the wheel of a car, it felt like I had the power of gravity in my hands. In that moment, I was more than just a teenager with no destination. I was holding the electromagnetic force of undiscovered planets. Steering a 1994 Chevy Cavalier was a portal into a universe with infinite range and possibility, chasing miracles while listening to carefully constructed mixtapes. I drove to the grocery store today, didn't feel the pull. The world has melted into the ordinary. My hands have learned to stay in their earthly lane. My emotional roadmap is on autopilot, the same paths and the same streets. I'm now handling a body that has too many miles, sometimes on the verge of breaking down, sometimes too damaged to move, nervous in a new way. I'd rather be on my couch than in a car seat. I use these same hands to write poems. My pencil has not lost its force of attraction. My notebook is capable of creating galaxies, not just being inside of one. My muse wanders aimlessly to eventually reveal emotional blind spots. It always takes me there, and I'm noticing how the signs on this path say, be aware, instead of beware. Ooh. So that's a message of choosing love over fear, isn't it? And be aware. So don't step on the seeds that you've planted. Don't step on the seedlings that you've planted. Be aware and aligned with your dreams instead of being beware. Beware, BEWARE versus be aware. All right, what does this lion energy have to share with you? Roar. Whoa. This card has been in here, and it finally popped out. Eagle spirit. Give well, receive well, follow your heart. How can I be of value? Flowing river. Things fall into place when you don't resist the flow of life. What you are is what you get. So you are what you create, what you are. And so what you're focused on is what you're going to create. And so are you a warrior? Are you a hero? Are you a violent maniac? Or traipsing through your seedlings, destroying all the goodness that you've planted? Or are you someone that diligently guards the new birth, the things that you've put into the garden? All right, so are there any last messages for pile 3? Yes, there are, because we're going to draw some affirmation cards. My fearless freedom lights up the world. I am a warrior of love. That's what I added to that. You are a warrior of love. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Consciousness is whatever you're focused on, right? What am I conscious of? What am I seeing? And so in this case, guarding, protecting the dreams that you have is what it takes to get closer to your consciousness. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So whatever dreams that you have, you are sort of soaring to new heights with this. You just have to protect it, and you can. You are a soldier, a warrior of love, and you can protect the goodness of your dreams. I hope this was helpful, pile 3. Thank you for listening, and please like the video. Subscribe if you enjoyed it, so you don't miss a reading. Thank you for being here. I hope this was helpful. Bye. Hello, pile 4. So you chose this unicorn, and I personally love unicorns, so I think that you must have some magic. Either you are a magical being, or you have some magic that is waiting for you. Sorry about Roxy. Roxy agrees. She's barking to confirm. So, you are magic. Magic is waiting for you. And this card is about empty pots. So you can look at it as your pot is empty, there's nothing there for you, or you can look at it as there is so much expansiveness waiting, so much magic waiting to come and fill all these many pots, so many pots waiting. So is your pot half empty or is your pot half full? All right, so next up, we're going to look at these sacred rebel cards. So what, is there a sacred rebel inside you waiting to be unleashed? This magical spirit? Then if there is, then you should bring it into form. Absolutely. You are magical, and it's time to bring that magic into form. Embrace your magic. That is your path to freedom and wholeness. So you are beautiful. You can imagine wonderful worlds of light. You can dream up so many possibilities. So you've been dreaming maybe, and now it's the time to bring this magic that is within you into the world. So it is time to create. So there's different seasons in nature and there's different seasons in creativity. So you think of creativity, you know, people say, I'm not creative, and that is a false statement. We're all creative in different ways, and we all have winters. So the winter is a dormant season, but we also all have summers where things are actively growing. We're actively producing creativity. And so now is your summer season of creativity. So whatever your creative passion is, it's writing, drawing, painting, music, gardening, decorating, business, you know, creating new businesses, business ventures, whatever your creative passion is, now is the time to actively engage in that process. All right, it is time to bring it into form. Now, what does the lion energy have for you in addition to these other cards for your wholeness? Does this goal align with my highest good? I'm going to draw another one. Those are little raccoons that are intense, along with some chipmunks. May you find love and freedom. May you soar to new heights. So your creativity maybe has been trapped. Your magic has been hidden. But now is the time for you to take flight, find love and freedom, and soar to new heights. And so this card that has the raccoon energy and chipmunk energy is, and I don't live in a place where there's chipmunks, but we have a lot of squirrels, not chipmunks. But letting go, something good is on its way. But I was in a place, I was visiting a place that had lots of chipmunks, and I just think I love them. I love chipmunks. And they're just playful, but they gather just like other rodents do, I guess. But there's a message of harvesting and storing up, but also they can help us remember to let go, surrender, let go, listening, trusting, and being honest with yourself. What is what I'm doing aligning myself with my highest good? If it's not, then what needs to let go? What do you need to let go of so that you can embrace your magic and bring your creative ideas into form? So letting go of the things that no longer work for you, aligning with what does, and put your ideas down, into form. Bring your ideas into form. And any final words of wisdom? What are the words of wisdom to end your reading? Oneness is my true nature, and more on alignment. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Okay, so I forgot that my inspiration for this reading is this book, Hold What Makes You Whole. So I am going to choose just at random, turn to a page. Oh, I picked one that looks very difficult to read. So what's difficult about your journey right now and bringing these creative ideas into form? And the pot being half empty. Maybe you're focused on the emptiness of the pots instead of the possibilities of the pots. There's so many possibilities. There's so much like goodness waiting for you. There's so much magic waiting for you. Look at us. Footsteps making echo sounds on sidewalks. Black men leaning in for a head nod instead of a lonely handshake. Loneliness as survival. Curbside cocktails. Men in masks walking pit bulls. Parents loving and loathing school shutdowns. Cigarette smoke dancing around silent porch gatherings. Physical and emotional distance. Paranoia as in, can the trees spread disease? Ghost streets. Some of us taking slow breath in the middle of fast ration, dark mode option of the internet, moms with strollers, coffee and cellular phones, bicyclists letting us in on the midday sun secret, still finding time to put on the lipstick, mind and body going in circles, off balance, prayers up through pollution. Janet Jackson in headphones, sampling Joni Mitchell's Big Truth chorus. This is how we chill from 2020 till. Yikes. That's some truth there, right? So, this is how we chill. Oneness is my true nature, so I'm one with all that is, all that was, and all that will be. And when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Peace cannot be disrupted when I'm in alignment. So during the pandemic, before, during, after, before, or after the pandemic, are you operating from a place of love? Are you operating from a place of fear, of oneness with the entire universe? And are the things that you're doing aligned with your highest good? Because when you're in alignment with the love of the universe, your peace cannot be disrupted. All right. So you are magic. Magic is within you, and your alignment with your highest good is what you want to work on, and that is trusting that you are one with everything, and you are good, and goodness is all around you. So that's your reading, pile 4. Thank you for listening. I hope it was helpful. Please like and subscribe, comment, and come back for my other readings. Bye.